is very powerful in this game. The roots are very powerful in this game. Both the Primal Beast as well as the Ember do not like the Primal
application, or you know, just make your own mind. Ken is playing probably one of his best heroes. Shadow Fiend's going to get enough done from the safe lane position. And you think about mixing these two around, Primal Beast is always a threat.
Yep. And you can't, like, you could play this in a way where you say, okay, but if we go with Rupido and Ken, really? He now has to, well, they're going to get this Kittle on Rogi, but they really needed that as well, because otherwise Grimz left the bot lane for absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And he sees MamangDaya's around, but he's just going to pop a haste rune, and Rupido can't do much. Watch him skeet around, and JG's just finished off Boomy in the bot lane. That's sick. They're coming in bottom now. MamangDaya with PMA. Right on top of the Mirana. He's going to catch every ability from this...
One of those amazingly valued little items, right?
Yeah. Oh, Mirana. Don't die again. You just came here.
Well, no can do.
That's the worst spot to go, and you cannot go here. Because you're bound to make that mistake a couple times. And oh yeah, I can't actually take this path because...
Set up?
That's what it is. Ember, feared up. Is the damage sufficient? I think it is. There we go. PMA takes down Ken.
If you line it up like that, you make sure that when you cast a Terrorize, it might seem like an overlapping stun, but actually what you're doing is guaranteeing that he's going to walk into the second Bramble.
Also fighting in from the back line. Getting a bit of backup. Rupido, nice charge in. Charging onto the back, hitting both of the supports. Rogi will drop.
And he's making these arcs towards mid lane while he does it as well.
Yep. He's going to be straight on the Primal Beast, so that quick pick off. Taking it from his backpack, so Grimz. We don't even need a smoke. We found a Willow. Burn the Willow down to the ground. Gets the Terrorize off as the Primal Beast charges in, but MamangDaya charging in now. Krish can't get the races to connect on the Mirana, but drops down the Requiem and leaves the Primal all by himself. Catches Krish. He could use some help. Rogi with the bubble save. He might have just set up his friend to die. Krish is going to get killed there. Grimz stole the Requiem. And with that stolen Requiem, Krish is dead, Rogi's dead.
All of those mobile Blind Owl heroes from moving around. Instead, Blind Owl get to have that fight exactly as they want it.
Yep. Bit of a scuffle here in the bot lane. JG doesn't have much life in him.
This is Blind Owl time.
Also, they just found PMA once again. So, you know, a bit of tips given for JG there. In good manner.
BKB on the Doom, but he actually went for Blink Dagger first. And now Rogi.
Not in the place he wants to be, but trying to help MamangDaya as much as possible. However, this Morphling needs to get on the move quickly because Akari's also joined in. And with that Mana Void, just deletes MamangDaya. And
I think in this case it's definitely a case of, hey, but my game is going well enough to do this right now. I can get away with this. Yeah. And the answer is like, yeah, your game is going well enough for now, but you also have a team and you are on the tracks of a diesel train.
Well, let's see. Can they get to Krish, or who's the target gonna be? Moonlight Shadow, they all appear out of nowhere. Doom connected on the Ember Spirit, but the Terrorize pushes them to safety, and that's a whiffed Requiem. Nothing getting done out of that one. MamangDaya fighting versus Rupido. Rupido being forced away into the tower, taking a lot of damage and killed under the tower. Krish will get this one and still jumping back and forth. MamangDaya once again Mana Voided just like that. So not exactly your easiest game for Krish. But making the best out of it. Arrow flying into the Roche Pit. 2,000 HP remaining. Rupido already cleaning out. One kill. Akari taking down PMA. There's a Requiem that does do a bit, but Akari dives into the backline. Goes straight for the supports. Krish is dropping low. He's killed by Akari. JG down as well. MamangDaya is about to drop too. And it's a full-on disaster. Team TK, they are just too far behind now. And that's a team wipe. They're all dead. 30 minutes is realistic for Kaya, Octarine, maybe a stat item. But honestly, anything before that, it does feel like you need someone to cover for you. And
well,
as you can see, there's nobody to really fill in that void. There is definitely a gap.
there is. I mean, it's JG. He had a good time in the bot lane. Walking at him now.
Only giving it all. Giving his all what he can do as a Doom, but also his capabilities. They are limited. They do get a nice stun on the Ember Spirit. Akari's also diving on the back line, but with the help of that Aegis, they can do whatever the hell they want right now. TK, they have no say in what Blind Owls are going to do, so they already got a triple here for Ken. Finishing off of this Shadow Fiend. He gets one more Requiem, well, not even the actual Requiem off, so that's going to be the first game in the books for this series. And Blind Owls continue undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated and in style in this. This is not that bad of a Void Spirit game just because you've got two side laners that they're going to do a whole lot of the work for you. That was Team TK losing that map versus...
Got a quick nice notification about ebb. So ebb is often used in the phrase ebb and flow, referring to the cyclical...
JG?
Bring back the double jungle. There's a bit of a chase going down in bottom with PMA. Parry fire heal up with the blood grenade is going to tick one more time, and that's going to be the first blood right there for Grimz. Oh, what a way to go. Bleeding to death.
And now on top.
Krish, pretty close fight, but he runs out of trample. He's going to have to do it the right-click way. Boomy but hitting him, and Raji's hitting back on Rupido, but Krish is the one to drop. And Raji finds himself in a 1v2. Takes down the first one. Here comes the Grimstroke, and Raji full bore is available. That's a long shotgun. Yeah. Gets closer with the Inkswell. One more leap charge away, a 9 magic stick. And it's a beans. Paradise. It's probably one of the best ads I've ever seen.
MamangDaya, to die for.
He's going to get some help from his buddy. 3-man Inks will stun, but just outside of the tower range. So the Team 1 tower is not interested in helping his fellow Grimstroke.
Wanted style bullet bending here.
Yeah, so 22.6% are picking Fine Art. Instigate is still the more picked, but lower win rate. Fine Art 54.5 and Instigate 48.4. So there's a Boomy on the way, but Boomy is under vision. PMA knows exactly what he is up to. Ken's coming in though. PMA got to be careful. Gets the silence off in time. The arrow still catches the Grimstroke. They're walking back in for the kill. Snapfire almost saved him there with the cookie. I mean, he already dodged the arrow, but then the cookie brought him back in the fire line. It's like, oh, not again. and got caught by it. But here's the reinforcements. MamangDaya to clean up the Mirana.
At the same time, with DK's previous mistakes being of the playing too passive variety. Oh, Raji was gone for solid plays.
Yeah, he's got his friends coming back up, but Ken is just too aggressive. There's no room for a Mortimer's Kisses when Ken's right in front of you. Akari also, all of his mana gone. He's in trouble. And he's not going out. He's not getting out. He kills the bug, but that's all he gets to do. Well, let's see what this smoke does. Very, very low HP Mirana. Shouldn't be
bit of a waste of a charge. Yeah. Erased. That not only is that ward on the flank down.
Wait for it. Yeah. You might get a chance to praise them, maybe, depending on how the gank goes. MamangDaya already frozen the tornado if the Void Spirit gets anything off, and dodges an arrow too. Rupido charges and pummels the lizard lady on the edge of the stairs, but Ken will make sure that he finishes off the kill, and he's under the tower right now. Ken very aggressively in right now, dodges the Inkswell stun, gets MamangDaya caught. There's a Phoenix Egg on the high ground too, protecting him. They don't know about it. They're on the low ground. They're going to get stunned by it. Invoker getting hit by it too. JG's Brewlings, they're dropping. They're dead. PMA on the run out, and MamangDaya also just watching on the sidelines as all of his friends falling one by one. Rupido body blocking PMA to make sure Ken gets another kill.
No, like I missed the Storm Spirit Remnants flying vision. And this Bat Rider fly vision.
Nice little curved throw there from PMA. They'll spot PMA. Oh, sorry, they'll spot Boomy. It's like watching a baseball game with this Grimstroke. He needs a baseball taunt.
Attack speed and armor, it's exactly, like, it's the Strength Hero's perfect item. It's
you could say that. Stats are great too.
You don't have that agi? So you make up for it.
Rupido is just, well, I mean, they're diving a tier 2 for a kill, but Rupido has now pulled...
As the Primal Beast from Radiant, he is playing this basically with his eyes closed. He's getting so much farm out of it too. And covering for his carry all the while. Now MamangDaya.
Alright, deep dive. Invoker dead. TPs are kicking in. Nice soulbind there from PMA. And Krish is looking for the double stun. And it connects on one. It is Ken. Ken will drop Rupido. BKB ready, but doesn't get the chance to use it properly. And looks like he's just gonna die. He doesn't even get to use it. And now Akari shows up. It's like...
One by one.
I mean, I guess there would have been an opening for Rupido to actually just pop it and hope for the best, because now Akari hoped he had that extra backup. He's turned into a Grimz stroke, throwing in that same curveball back at them. Go for the teleport away, and no stuns left in the tank. Now they ping him out quickly. MamangDaya is already on his way down mid. Grimz has to be careful. Sentry placed down. Go for the jump on the Phoenix. Just what they were looking for. That's exactly. That's like a 280. It's a sizable chunk off of any hero's HP pool, especially when there's a Morphling in this game. Ken? Oh no! You know where they're moving. They know where they're going. They see the Morphling now. He's all by himself. He did get the strength morph out in time and getting some heals from Grimz, and it's going to be enough to keep him alive. Now they've got MamangDaya trapped between them. DK with his BKB on, trying to get the double stun from the soulbind, and Akari lives with 150 HP. He's going to get himself out of the fight. Raji's down. PMA dropping low, so is Krish getting burnt. The more HP, the more damage Grimz will do, and your Aegis is gone, and so is your Dragon form.
MamangDaya's out of juice.
He's very, very low, though. Krish will get him down with the help of JG. MamangDaya chasing Ken, gets the vessel to connect, and again, he just dodges it with another Dissimilate. TK stun to hit the Mirana. Grimz is around, but Akari doesn't really find an opening for him to return to the fight. So they got the snap, they got the Aegis, and he doesn't even have time to react to that. He's so focused on the Tormentor that just gets... At least it is for now.
It's taking forever.
It's going to show a bit. All right, there we go. They're going to get a support kill. No dive. No life. If that was a stealth mission, that was a stealth mission success. While
James Bond theme plays.
Primal Beast already got away from one engagement, and now he's forced to reply to this one. Soulbind cancels out the onslaught, and now you're on a run for your life. Krish coming in with a stun. It will connect as Primal Beast is now soaking up hits from Krish. Still silenced. Uproar never goes off.
Excuse me, the level 25 come up. The 12 Dragon Blood HP.
Spotted the Morphling, but Morphling does get his strength gain off again. This is an Akari Morphling without the shard. And he's been able to get his strength off every time the jumps are coming in. Catches MamangDaya. That is nicely purged away with the Storm Dispel. Void getting hit by the Bloodthorn. Nasty, nasty ticks coming in. He dies to the Soul Burn. MamangDaya dodging for now. Rupido gets the jump on the Invoker. Trample damage is kicking in, and he's close to getting the kill, but there's another cold snap on him. Krish is chasing too, and Rupido will die, and here comes Morphling.
Was ignored in the background so far, getting handled by that Brewmaster. Now he turns the BKB on, turns.
Yeah, got the arrow from the Mirana, so easy to follow up on that. That's one support kill. That might be another support kill. Has been silenced though. That Aegis is still there. He's got a lot of HP, but he will die to the Soul Burn. Maybe a win for Blind Owl.
Very much so. Akari has a Satanic. You can just put him on the high ground.
Never mind chilling at the backline. Rupido goes in. He draws in the attention. Gets the buybacks off, but that's a dieback for the Primal. Gone for 100 seconds. Akari is soaking up damage and stuck in the high ground. He doesn't even get the Satanic. What was this? Blind Owl, you were just given an opportunity and you squandered with it, and you gave 3 lives away.
Kill 2 enemy cores and only have to split it with 2 of your friends. That's level 24.5 in the bag.
And another one.
I love these long-range cookie setups. Usually at that point, though, you gotta ask his enemies if they're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, PMA. Oh.
I just love how they're just not even doing like a blink stun initiator or nothing. They just walk into him and they all right click him at the same time. JG dead 2. Snapfire to follow. 3 gone. And MamangDaya is trying to split push the top lane, keeping the wave inside their base. But I think that's the least that you can do because the enemy's inside your base.
Yep, and this creep wave needs to die right now, and honestly the next one needs to die as well, and then maybe you don't get megged.
Hopes are looking slim once again. I wonder what the win probability graph's looking like because it was 33. Okay, let's get back to that in a second. We got a fight going on here with the Snapfire ulti landing on everybody here, but Krish's damage is not sufficient. It is not enough, and they're just dying. They're all gone. They're all dead. Blind Owl Esports. Looks like they're taking the 2-0 after all. Easy. Oh, Kari, you can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, you're winning the game, sure, but that is just that is brutal for the boys of TK side. GG.
I argue that the only acceptable time to say easy game is after a hard-fought game where